Acura RDX is a compact upscale SUV. The original RDX was mostly unimpressive. It had a stiff ride and an unrefined and thirsty turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. But the RDX mostly solves those problems, especially with its 3.5-liter V6. It sounds sweet, has plenty of power, and generates very quick acceleration times in our tests. Many rivals have 7 or 8-speed automatic transmissions, and while the RDX has a 6-speed automatic, it still manages to post impressive fuel economy numbers. What's not so impressive is that on slippery surfaces, even with all-wheel drive, the front wheels spin too easily before transferring power to all 4 wheels. Turns out that driving dynamics don't quite measure up to the powertrain. The RDX prefers an easygoing pace. Steering is reasonably weighted, but is short on driver feedback. Step things up in corners and body roll shows up fast. Limits are low, and the RDX wasn't all that composed going through our avoidance maneuver. All in all, rivals like the BMW X3 and the Audi Q5 handle better and are more enjoyable to drive. While ride quality is better than before, it's still nothing special. Frequent and quick body motions make the ride feel busy, and bumps sometimes punch through. We often complain that Acuras and Hondas have a lot of road noise, and while it's much less pronounced in the RDX, you can still hear it on rough roads. A good glass area provides easy visibility out the front and sides, but the rear roof pillar is quite thick, making a blind spot there. And the head restraints block a lot of the small rear window. The standard backup camera works well. At first glance, the interior looks luxurious. There's lots of padded panels and stitching details, and the perforated leather seats look nice. But none of the storage cubbies are flocked, and the windshield pillars are hard. Those shortcuts aren't expected in a luxury brand. Another surprise, the controls are simple and straightforward. It's a welcome change from the typical Acura button-strewn dashboard. There is a spacious driving position inside as well. Even tall drivers had plenty of room. The front seats are also accommodating, with a good blend of support and comfort. Rear seat room is spacious as well, with enough space for 3 adults. A flat floor helps with footroom. There's also a decent-sized cargo area, but the 1,500-pound towing capacity is weak for this class, especially given this much power. Ultimately, the RDX does a lot of things right. There's plenty of power combined with good fuel economy, and the roomy interior has a lot of features for the price. But the RDX isn't your pick if you want a sporty handling small SUV.